Whoa, what's going on, people? This your boy Sports Talk Q, and today we gonna get into this real controversial topic we have on fire on social media between LSU and Iowa and the post-game antics of the national championship game of the women's college basketball final. But before we get into that, I want to get this out the way right now. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out, a huge shout out to the LSU Lady Tigers basketball team who just won the NCAA tournament and thus crowned themselves as the women's college basketball national champions. I want to give a huge shout out to the Bayou Barbie, Angel Reese. I want to give a shout out to Alexis Morris, Flau'jae Johnson. Also, I want to give a shout out to Kateri Poole. Like I said, Alexis Morris. Of course, the player of the game, Jasmine Carson. Of course, head coach Kim Mulkey and everybody affiliated with the Ladies Tiger program because they won the national title. So I don't want this to be overshadowed over everything else that's being talked about right now. So I want to give y'all flowers. Congrats, ladies. I hope y'all have much sustained success over the next 2 to 3 years at least, possibly even more. And yeah, y'all keep doing y'all thing up there in Baton Rouge. You heard me? So yeah, congrats to y'all, ladies. So now that we have that out the way, I want to get into what has all the social media platforms on fire right now, and that's largely due to the quote-unquote smack talk at the end of the game between Angel Reese and Iowa's Caitlin Clark, who is widely considered one of the best college women's basketball players in the entire country. So towards the end of the game, once the game was decided and it was evident that LSU would win, Angel Reese decided to throw up the "You Can't See Me" via John Cena sign towards Caitlin Clark. You know, she was feeling herself in the heat of the moment, and she did what she did. So after the game was over, social media just went on fire, and it's still on fire right now as I'm recording this video. So I'm gonna let y'all go off there, pause the video, see what's going on if you've been under the rock for the past 24 hours or so. But yeah, so my main thing with that is a lot of people are making that out to be a racial thing, which in default it kind of is, because you have a young black woman in Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie, who she's pretty brash, unapologetic about who she is, her style of play and whatnot. And I guess you can say she wears her emotions on her sleeve, and she's real emotional. So towards the end of the game, she let her feelings be known towards Caitlin Clark, like, yeah, like we won that. Like we got that over y'all. Y'all talk that talk and y'all ain't back it up, so I'm gonna let you know what's up. And a lot of people jumped down her throat on social media because they felt like she was being quote unquote ghetto, or she wasn't being professional, or she wasn't showing good sportsmanship. And to a certain degree, you could kind of see where they're coming from. But on the flip side, the person she was taunting, Caitlin Clark, who was widely considered the college basketball player of the year on the women's side, about 48 hours ago, she did the exact same thing to one of her opponents. So it's like, y'all have to be fair in how y'all assess this situation. You know, when Caitlin Clark did it, and shout out to Caitlin Clark, man, because when they interviewed her, she took it like a champ. Like, she said that she didn't really even pay attention to what Angel Reese said or did to her, and she kind of alluded to the fact that, you know, if she could dish it, she has to take it. So this is in no way, shape, or form a diss or an indictment or a criticism of Caitlin Clark herself. Like, she's a real good sport, and I think she's going to go down as one of the best college basketball players on the women's side of all time. So shout out to her. But what a lot of people don't realize is when she did it, everybody praised it as, you know, it's being competitive and it's part of the game. And even ESPN did a segment, like some of the reporters did a segment on, you know, like, yeah, like she really with it. And this is kind of what goes with college basketball, just sports in general. But when Angel Reese does it, everybody has a problem with it. You have all these celebrities, mostly white, who have a problem with it. And that's my problem with the whole situation. It's like, it's not a problem when y'all do it, but when we do it, it's a huge issue. So it's like, y'all gotta be consistent with it, man. Like, let this girl talk her talk. She's in the middle of winning a college basketball championship. To this point, it's the biggest game in her life, let alone career. So let her talk her talk. Like, y'all let Caitlyn talk her talk in the Elite Eight. So y'all gotta let Angel Reese do her as well. So when men, and not even just like a female or racial aspect, when men talk trash on a court, on a field, or what have you, you know, it's just perceived as being part of the game. So let those girls talk they talk, man. Like, they're not taking it that personal, so y'all shouldn't either. And on a bigger note, what I observed this morning from all the backlash is that, and I hate to bring race into this situation, but it's way above me now. But what I felt, what I've observed is that a lot of white America doesn't realize that they have a problem with racism. Like, maybe y'all don't see it because y'all haven't really experienced it like other minorities have, but it seems like y'all are oblivious to what goes on around y'all. Because, like I said earlier, when Caitlin Clark did the same thing less than 48 hours ago, y'all was cool with it. But now when Angel Reese is doing it to Caitlin Clark, now she's an asshole, she's ghetto, and like all this other crap, which is really not cool at all. Like, so y'all need to really look in the mirror and assess yourselves, man, because y'all are what's wrong with this country. And it's not all of y'all, but yeah, like in a nutshell, y'all need to really assess yourselves and really kind of take a deep look and really do some self-reflection, man, because that's not cool at all. But to close this video, I want to give a huge shout out again to the entire LSU women's basketball program. I know that celebration in Baton Rouge is going to be super litty in the coming days, and I want to give y'all flowers. Congratulations, ladies, and I hope y'all repeat next year. And that's all I have for now. So until next time, peace.